will be able to continue their run with the surprising FD in Grand Finals. FD. Huh? Yeah. FD winning two game number 5s in a row in Winterside Top 8. The first one was against Mr. E, and the second was against Zenyou. So regardless, only one of them is going to be able to get that run back. And we'll have to see which one can do it in an early edgeguard attempt. Wow, the air dodge actually works out there. And even the second one, Mr. E not turning around with that grab. So we're moving on to the situation where all of a sudden, able to not get spiked down, but the Dancing Blade, wow, a peek over with that fair. Speaking of optimal, getting the right amount of punish, but doesn't get it in time. So it's going to be edgeguard secured with a nice low aerial attack. What you can do back on the neutral, trying to use that fireball in order to bait a response or approach with it, but the back end of the Nair actually connecting for attack of damage, trying to get that Nair in there, but excellent parry timer. Mystery has been so good on. You can actually see the movement on the camera. Show off exactly how much it means, but wow, conversion out of anywhere. Mr. E not aware of it. Tried to go another option instead of an air dodge, so it's going to get punished out on there. The double dare attempt, not going to work out. Great conversion, however, Zenyou misses it though. Trying to go for an early fair, doesn't get the timing just yet, and I just love how it keeps threatening with it, but that's going to be a reversal of fates as Zenyou keeps on going for the fair attempt. Using the flood for that positioning, and great usage of it. Gets another conversion out of nowhere. A hit confirmed, successful. Zenyou doing so well with this comeback and continuing the aggression further. Thankfully, the swat out with that fair. Great little grab attempt, but oh my goodness. This is going to lead to so much damage. He was able to convert at 4, but instead it's going to be a little bit of a scramble. Oh! A little bit too early on it, so stock will be secured off of that unfortunate little thing. We'll have to see what can be done. Mr. E will be able to make this comeback happen. And gets these up airs. No ladder conversion just yet. Tries to go for the fair. It's a little confirmed, but not going to do anything so far. Continuing. Gets the nice little nair to nair. Doing a Palutena impression at this point. Another nair as well. Great little on the jump read. Do you keep on going for a potential edgeguard? No, utilizing that flood. Now you go for a ledge trap again, but instead it's going to be a grab by Mr. E. Hold on. Dangerous position. Zenyou rips that early, but instead fights out with an air. Real good stuff so far. Tries to get the timing up smash. Not going to connect. Now all of a sudden you have to be so careful for a potential shield break. No sweet spots are connecting, however. So a bit of a lucky break for Mr. E, but that bear sneaks in. That should be it. Nice fireball, but unfortunately was really worried about threatening a reversal. Hold up. Early jump punch. Has to get out there. Sneaks the bear in once again. This time it's a sweet spot, so Zenyou will be taking game number 1. Looking at the stage list, seeing what the bans are. Mr. E, we go ahead and just go back on PS2. Mario's shorts are now loose. We shall see if that is true, because Zenyou right now has that lead with game number 1. But you can never count Mr. E out at any point in time. Tries to go for a raw grab, but not going to get the reward he's seeking for. Nice little up tilt. I actually like that. Trying to see if Mr. E will overextend. Could lead to a huge amount of combos, especially in the direction where the platform was. And now, we'll have to see what can be done. Great control by Mr. E, though, avoiding all these grounded options that are trying to lead into a combo as Zenyou is forced out into a very uncomfortable position. And a clean first stock by Mr. E, as Zenyou now has to make even more dangerous approaches that Mr. E can just go ahead and just use retreating aerials for, but whoa. Nice DI, though. Avoid the platform. You may take damage, but you're going to avoid out on losing your stock to a ladder combo. As Dancing Blade is utilized, the 1-2, not going to land anything, but no whiff punish. Fireball connects. But Zenyou positioning for a potential jump read, tries to go for it there. But instead, really hard for him. He has forced to make these approach options, and Mr. E's doing a fantastic job punishing everything, and now knowing that Zenyou is afraid of these attacks. Going for those grabs instead, tries to sneak it in there. That's a big Dolphin Slash that's not going to connect, and the counter actually working out, missing the tech. However, Mr. E potentially going a little bit low, but lands the grab on Zenyou's end. That will be a stock. 68%. Good damage. And reads out the jump with the forward tilt. Great little sweeping option. It's going to be the 1-2-3 punch. And whoa. Maybe a little more rage or a little over percent. That could have led into a potential kill combo. Just kind of how Mario functions. And it's going to be the auto-canceled bear this time, knowing that the drift was there. So it's going to be the up tilt as the punish, continuing with this juggle game. As Zenyou has been taken out. And Mr. E performing so well, knowing exactly what got to do. These Dolphin Slashers are finally connecting, leading into this nice little combo sequence. A 1-2, but you'll take it. Both of them trying to play it back as Mr. E respects it. Instead goes on the aggression with the nicely spaced aerials and as well as ground game. Zenyou has been looking exceptionally lost. Look at that movement tool as well, utilizing everything in the book. Great little jab log, tries to go for the one hit of it, but will not be able to cash out at all. Zenyou, though, taking so much damage, trying to even throw off the timing with the fair. But it's looking like this might be Mr. E's to take. That's not going to kill. Great DI. That almost did. Shows how scary Mario can be in these rage positions, but the shield breaker will get so much damage. Mario is almost at max rage. Even the fair swung out of there. Another shield breaker. As Zenyou is aware of it, tries to go it all for a forward smash, but at this point, Zenyou was thinking about game number 3, and it will be Mr. E striking back with the game number 1. Game number 2, but getting that score up to 1 in his favor. Got on the board. And PS2 will be selected. No good stuff. The characters are staying the same. The stage will not change. The music will, and so have the stakes. All of a sudden, it is really crucial to win this next game in order to kind of get that game 5 pressure in your favor, threatening. We'll have to see what can be done. These platform utilization from both these players have been so good, but it's going to be Mr. E that gets the better end of it. Those delayed up airs from these sword characters on those platforms have been so deadly. Tries to end off on theirs. I was expecting like a flood of some sort, but instead the down air at a disadvantage. Could care less about it. Both of them exchanging blow for blow with a perfectly timed usage of the side B. Gonna get so much with it. Blade dance. Gonna connect. And now all of a sudden, get it back. I almost call it sword dance because I keep referring to the Pokemon. But great read on the air dodge. Even up the stock count and didn't take too much damage, but look at this platform play by Mr. E. Zenyou has been getting the ladder combos out there, but those situations where he can just delay aerial has been so detrimental to Zenyou, taking so much damage and trying to use that fireball to get in brute forces through the defense of Mr. E, but gets caught jumping. So gonna get swung on once again. The stubby limbs of Mario really showing the weakness that this character can be placed under. At the same time, whoa, big mistake. That was like an up, that was like a short hop up air. That could have been a disaster, but speaking of that one, this could also be it, but a quick Dolphin Slash. Knew you had to press the eject button to get yourself out of there. A lot of rage on this Mario, and Mr. E knows that his nice little hit will take it. That's exactly what happens. Real good stuff, and tries to go for a raw grab, but instead Mr. E playing it slow, showing off the real weakness, and once again, this platform has worked so well for Mr. E. How much damage on all 3 stocks have been done because of the platform play. Delaying those aerials, forcing out these options, and this time executes it earlier and executes Zenyou with finesse. A quick game number 3.
You'll never defeat me.
Now it's up to Zenyou to really think about it. And instead, no thoughts. PS2 will be selected. And it's going to be the Sheik that gets pulled out. I know.
3, 2, 1.
So now it is going to be the Sheik, brought up as a potential counter pick. We've seen what the Sheik can do, but I'm interested to see if it stands a better chance against Mr. E. Perhaps the increased speed will help to try to get in within striking distance, but it's going to be like 3-4 Dolphin Slashes, kind of shutting that plat down early as Mr. E once again showing off the parry game and the Dolphin Slashes, showing that the defense is strong as hell. Not letting any of this slide as Zenyou just uses this time to try to avoid out and gets something started and gets a little sequence as a reward, but not too much damage. Gets the stage control, didn't believe in the jabs, however, but look at this, ever so aware. Mr. E with a quick stock confirm off of that one hit of Nair. Looking so damn good. And continues it once more, this time not for a kill, but for a combo. And taking so much, these spot touches have not been working. Zenyou has been left puzzled and confused in a way to make this approach option work. Look at this, Mr. E. If it's not a parry, it's going to be a quick Dolphin Slash. If it's not a Dolphin Slash, it's the quick awareness, knowing the way of the defense. Great little 1-2. But nice confirm, slipped it in. Bouncing fish. Dives in, gets it out there, but this, I cannot stress enough, this parry and defense game Mr. E has set up has been working wonders, and the unfortunate bounce off actually leading to Zenyou's demise. Not looking good. Gets a quick confirm, however, but this might be it at this point. It's looking real difficult. As we continue on forward, both these players really respecting it, but keep in mind, Mr. E has a whole stock lead. Instead, makes the approach option. Great chase down by Zenyou. Hold up. Custom combo. I'm liking that. Mr. E also needs to be careful. If you're able to make all these neutral interactions work, as Zenyou uses the movement tools to get away. These techs are a little bit better as well, getting some more distance. Needles being thrown out like a chiropractor. No, that is not the correct terminology. Damn it, what are the things called with the needles? I don't know what it is, but I'll remember it eventually. And instead, we'll be forcing their way in. Dash tech doesn't get punished. Trying to go for a turnaround grab, but it was too slow. So Zenyou, both of them grabbing, knowing exactly what it is, but once again, defense has been so on point. Wow, even avoids the side B. Tech timer to the skies. Mr. E will be moving on to grand finals.